We're waiting on the weekly jobless claims report. It is due out in about 10 minutes' time. We will have the numbers for you. We are bracing for what is anticipated to be another tough report. More than 5 million Americans are expected to have filed for unemployment benefits last week. That will take the 4-week number, Dagan McDowell, to 22 million people applying for jobless claims in the last 4 weeks. I just want to say Cornerstone Macro this morning, Dagan, is looking for between 5 and 8 million. So they are certainly on the high end of what we're going to see in about 10 minutes for these jobless numbers.
Right. 8 million is on the high, is at the very high end of those expectations.
Yeah.
But even at 5 million, that would take the unemployment rate in this country to 13%. One of the issues, the reason we're still seeing these very large numbers, you're seeing secondary rounds of layoffs, even white collar professionals losing their jobs. But also the unemployment offices across the country have been so backed up trying to process this record number of claims, is that you're seeing people finally getting their unemployment claims moving through these state offices, and that's why these numbers are still so large.
And, you know, Michael Kantrowitz from Cornerstone Macro says that there are 4 most important macro data points that matter for the equity markets right now. They're saying that it's manufacturing, that's the PMIs that we look at every month, housing, the NAHB index, consumer confidence, and small business, that's the NFIB index. He says all 4 of those indicators are telling us that the market is not pricing in an economic recovery anytime soon. Markets have just turned mixed. Dow Industrials down 43 points. Mattie Duppler, what do you say about that? We've got an economy that is showing contraction and likely to continue doing so, and really an uncertainty in terms of when things get better, which is why the president is going to come out today with a list of guidelines to opening up this economy once again.
There's certainly a lot of uncertainty still about when we recover. But the good news is we know exactly what is causing this contraction, right? We know that the economy has essentially been shut down to deal with a public health crisis. So once we have that public health crisis under control, we know when we can start getting things back online. That is the one silver lining here. And it's a lot different from the fiscal crisis that we were under 10 years ago. So I think we should keep that in mind, even as the employment picture looks bleak in the near term.
Yeah, that's a great point. All right, quick break and then the coronavirus global impact. We are talking to one investor living in